Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. I do like the icons. The icons are actually really, really cool. And we'll put another icon over there. Confirm. There's one there. And that tells us very neatly and tidily what we've got in here. That one right there is our rocket launch. So we want to go into here, and I'll take that one. There, confirm. Rocket launch, right there. We've got two of these here. That's the one that I'm actually looking for. After all of this. Is steel, confirm. And you is steel as well, confirm. I'll just mark up these. So those two there are low density structures. Which are those. Confirm that one. And this one over here is also low density. And then you four in here have got steel rods and railways right next to each other. So that one in there is the steel rods. And then you are the railways, which should be this one over here. And then down this way, I've got the electric furnaces that I was looking for in there, which is production like that. And you are basic inserters. Those right there. Right, that's nice and easy. We're able to keep a bit of a better eye on these now. That's more steel up there. Let's go to you. Like that. That's a bit of steel. I'm not going to worry about those big ones. It's one of these that I want down here. I'm going to take a copy for this one. I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to just pull that one out from there. I'm going to run down here. So this is a nice simple copy-paste off of that. And then we're going to run over... Well, where am I going to put this one? Decisions. We'll bring it down here. Right? I've got plenty of grid space down here. We will just extend it down this way a bit. So we'll put one in there. And one there. I'm going to do 6 of these. Like that. And then 2 more down here. One there. And... Okay, what... Oh! I got a little bit of water in there. Right, well, we need to pop a little bit of landfill on there first. Like that. And we'll wait for that one to fill out. So I've got 6 of these are now going to be done for steel. So I just want to mark these out a second. I'm going to put one in here. And then we're going to put another bit of steel in there. And then we're going to put one in here. And then we will also go and get some more iron squares, I think. That might help us a little bit. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference. But it might. Right, there's the steel ones. There's a few extra being made. That should help us along a little bit. And those chests have all... No, those chests haven't all been put in. But because I'm not getting... I don't have any requests on these anymore. It's like the number of requests that you've got down there. I've got 599 copper pipes. And then there's... It's whatever else is left over. So it's the copper pipes that we're waiting on building at the moment. But I got nothing flashing up here. I think that is because all of the chests are now on their way up here. Which means that the iron ore is going to start being moved. It's actually going to start being used. Over this side, the material is eventually getting over here. What it's doing, they have to charge from one of these, I think. Or maybe they can charge from one of those and get far enough. If they charge further back, they're not getting far enough over to be able to fully charge before they get all the way through. So all we need is, like, these just to be joined in. And then that should be close enough that they can get all the way over to this side, charge up on these, and then put in the landfill down here. Not that it really matters all that much, but they'll get there eventually. They will eventually get there and eventually start getting this stuff moving. We've got no chests being grabbed at the moment. That's saying 280 entities are missing materials. Now, why is that suddenly changed? That seems to... Oh, I know why. It's because we've gone and put down a whole load of other things. So I've now suddenly got 100 chests missing requests. And they're looking for chests to go and take all of this stuff. Look at all of the things we've got around here that suddenly... They seem busier here than they were previously. Which I don't think is all that great. So I'm gonna help these along again. I'm gonna make another 10 of these. There, we'll do it like that. I get another load of those, and then I'm going to go to logistics in here, and I'm going to dump 50 of those chests in there, and then when I get another 50 made, I'll dump them in, because otherwise they're going to try and bring chests to me. And I don't want them to bring chests to me. Logistics storage, I've got 6 chests. So those 50 have already been... Wow, okay. Who grabbed that? Oh, that's logistics bots have grabbed them. So where are the logistics bots taking them? Saying that they've got them. Logistics storage 8. Does that mean they got more I'm quite sure what's going on with that. Oh, there we go. Logistics storage 58. They got 58 of them over there now. I'm hoping that means that the other robots will go and grab a load of them, take them over, and put them where they're needed. They'll sort of cycle through some of these here and go and put down whatever is needed where it's needed. We can have a quick look down over here. That landfill has now been filled. So then I can go to here and I can take concrete. And I can ghost print a little bit of concrete in there. And then I'm going to take a paste and I'm going to drop that one down on there like that. Zoom out a little tiny bit and give that one a steel symbol like that. There. I've now got a... Oh, that's where all these chests are coming from. I did wonder why I suddenly had a whole load more chests being requested. This is why. That would... that would actually make a lot of sense. All of those chests that... I was looking at these chests and thinking, well, why on earth have I suddenly got a whole load more? It might be because of the new requests that I've suddenly gone and put in for them. Gone and dumped down all of this stuff, demanding all of these chests. That might have something to do with it. Ooh, that's another thing. How are we doing with power? Production 24.5 gigawatts out of a... Ooh, I like this. I like this. That now tells you your maximum potential production. That's something that we've never had before. That was always something that I didn't like. Was you never knew what your maximum potential production could be. And so you always kind of had to guess. We now know that maximum potential is 64.5 gigawatts. Right now, we're pulling 24.5. So we're just under half of potential on here. And we have, right now, we've got 111,000 robots spare out of 350. So we got 240,000 robots in the sky right now. And that number will increase. And I know how I'm going to get that number to increase. I don't want it to increase yet because I want more logistics robots in the system. And I don't think the frame rate can take it. The frame rate is the all-important bit now. That is the all-important bit. Everything has to revolve around the frame rate. The frame rate. Somewhere up here, I've got a robot bringing that one in. There it is. And it's actually moving in now to go and charge. That one right there. There it is. That one there is now charging up. That little wee robot right there is charging up. And he's now moving. He's going on his way over. And he is going to be putting that one down there. And it doesn't really matter, though. Because that one has already been connected down the bottom side. So, yes, he's going to be a redundancy loop. But... He was already beaten to the punch. That one's charging up right now. Drop you right in there. That one's charging. And as soon as that one hits full capacity or half capacity, there, robots can now start using that one to go and charge. Which means that they're a little bit further over. Which means that they'll be a little bit closer to this side in order to be able to bring the loads and deposit everything as we would hope and expect and want and desire. I will just use the landfill print right here a second, and I'm going to print out a little bit more landfill like this. Just fill that in. That's going to fill in there, and that's going to fill in there as well. Over to that side. Okay, we're getting much better now. So there'll be some more landfill on its way over here that's going to give my construction bots a little bit of something to do. Just to keep them busy for a minute. That's still filling up, so I can't do anything else there. I've got no requests here, but I've got most of these chests are now in place. Not all of them yet, but most of them are, which means that we'll be able to deal with them fairly soon. These chests over here, they've already been put into place. And if I have a look in here, that's down to 560, and we're up to 367 over on the other one. We're short. I'm short everything at the minute. I am literally short absolutely everything. I've got stone in here. Oh, what stone? Stone brick. I'm assuming I'm assuming. Yeah, I am. I'm short on stone as well. Maybe we should get a patch of stone kitted out and start moving them as well. Oh, and also copper. If we were to cut the copper line, instead of having the copper coming from over here, then robots would have to be going further afield in order to get copper. That would be another kind of bonus, wouldn't it? You in here, I actually stopped that one from working previously. So what you're making standard logistic bots. I'm going to pop that one down. We've now got you making standard logistic bots as well and pumping stuff out. That's going to help. It's going to get more of them coming in. This is 372. 372,000 logistics robots in this system. Frame rate is down to 16 frames per second. Things are starting to slow down. And things, at the same time, things are speeding up. Right? We're getting ever closer towards the grand finale of everything that we want to do. Everything that we've worked towards is getting inching closer and closer and closer to the actual final bit where we can say with certainty that we've got 1 million robots in the air. It is speeding closer and closer to us now. We've got 375. We're around 245,000 robots in the air at the moment. Roughly 245,000 flying. Right, so we've got about 250,000 robots in the air right now. Now, if we're hitting 250,000, we know that we've got a stack of robots sort of accumulating over here. I think that we might get that stone patch over there active and doing something with. I'm also thinking to cut the belt over here. We'll chop that belt out. So instead of having all of this brought all the way up here, we will have it dispersing. Well, we don't need to have it dispersing at all. We can just have these belts. We'll bring them out straight, and then we'll have robots coming off of each of these. And I can go and just work out on each of these 3 patches down here. We'll do that to start with. That's going to get more robots in the sky. It's not going to take very much to do, and I don't need to go and clear anything as such. All I got to do is just go and add in a couple of little bits. All of those chests that I went and made are now suddenly being kicked out. We've put most of the chests down. It's only a few. Actually, it's the provider chests. That's the main issue down here, is mostly provider chests. So my robots are going to run out there and go and just provide a few provider chests. I've still got 20 of them. No, they're going to go and take all of them out, aren't they? Or are they? Ah. No, my robots are now all coming back in. That's my 100 robots all back. They're not going to do anything else. So the others are on their way. That gives me still 20 chests in here. And if I look on that, I got 4 on the way. So I will craft the rest of my chests. I'm going to craft a full 100 like that. And then we're going to walk. Actually, I'm just going to keep going straight out this way. And we're going to go back over towards the line over here. Okay. 16 frames a second now. 388,000 robots in the logistics system. 388,000. That gives us still around about 240,000 flying, but we're going to change that now because we're going to chop off this belt, which means that the robots are going to have to fly further, which means that there will be more in the air to go and get these materials. And we're going to do this with the copper belts as well, although I will do that via the map rather than going in person to do it. I want to do this one in person, because it's not going to hurt us to have a little bit of exercise and a bit of wandering around. We've been stood beside that robot manufacturing plant for quite some time, and I'd like to just get out and stretch my legs a little bit. You know, it's nice. Otherwise, you do end up going a little bit stir-crazy, don't you? So we'll run over to here. We'll go, I think, where are we going to go? We'll go up and we'll hit that coal patch first. And we'll set that one going. The coal patch is probably the one that we've got the least demand for, because I've got 105,000 coal sort of spare in storage. So I'm not going to put... Oh, I know what we can do. There is another thing that we can do. One more thing that we can do just to add to the whole pattern of everything that we want to do down here. I will take paste in here. I don't want that one. Or that one. No, 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 no. That one is the one that I want. You are the one that I want. And I'm going to take it that way round so that all of those mining drills are actually touching. Bring that down. I'm going to put that up to about there, I think. That seems to be about the right spot. And I'm going to drop that one down there. Now, that's not going to do anything until I have got some different stuff down here. Now, I want to change this. I need to change it. We don't want those passive provider chests anymore, do we? We're going to want the active provider chests for this. So I'm going to need to swap them over. Now, I do actually have those available. All I need to do is use this one, the upgrade planner. And that upgrade planner, I can go... Of course, yes, up here. We've got a mistake on this one. This is the one that we've got our error on. I just want to wait for those 6 there. I've got a whole load of materials coming over. But yeah, see, we got this little error on this bit. I should be able to correct that. Actually, I know what I can do. I know what I can do to correct this. Let me go with paste on here. We'll turn that round, because I'm not going to be able to do it perfectly. But what I can do is I can bring that one out over to there. You got to go. That one's got to be moved. And then we can do this again. Nope, I want to go to paste. I'll bring that round. Drop you on there like that. It should be... Yes, it's gone. It's perfect all the way down through the bottom down there. It's got everything in place down through there. And it's got everything in place up here. So I will drop that one on there and that one on there. And then I will go over to here and I will drop that one on there. Because now I've actually got the correct number of chests. So then if I go out like this and I do another copy, and I go up just a little bit like that so that I am actually encompassing the chest and the power pole down the bottom like that. That's the copy that I want. That's going to give me all of the chests rather than just some of the chests. And actually I want to go paste on here, because I want to bring that one out one little extra bit. And I want to drop it down there like that. And you can go into there. Put all of those down. Now we will go round. We got a few bits that we need to adjust. So first up, we want to adjust that. I want to remove them. That one out there has nothing to do with the pattern that we've just put down. That's something else. Something else entirely. And then I want to remove that bit down there. And I don't believe there is anything else that I need to remove from this. That is spot on perfect all the way round. The only other thing that I do actually need to do is I want to come down to here and I want to put that one on there. And I want to put that one on there. And then I want to put that chest on there like that. So I'm making a whole load of red chests, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to take this one here, this upgrade planner, and I'm going to upgrade right the way across like that. And that means that we're going to get a whole host of construction bots head over here and swap all of those out for the active provider chests rather than the passive provider chests. That's going to force that uranium ore into the system, which is just going to help lift a few extra robots up and into everything else going on. Just want to check on this over here. That's still going nicely. still want to be leaving that. I want to wait until that is all completely filled up. I've got landfill is going to be on its way to fill that bit in as well. They're doing fine. This down here, still waiting on chests to be brought over. That's fine. We're not going to worry about that. These chests over here will probably be gathered up and taken off somewhere else. I'm not quite sure where. It doesn't really matter. What I do need to do is I need to get an unload point for sulfuric acid next. And the way I'm going to need to do that is I'm going to go down here. I've got unloading here for sulfuric acid. That's what I want. I'm going to copy that right there. Very, very basic bit. I could probably have just made that myself very quickly, but I'm lazy. So, yeah, sue me. I'm going to put that one there, like that, I think. Put that down a little bit. I'm going to drop that one down there. And that should be a... Oh, I haven't got one of them. I will make one. I will make a single solitary one of them. Let's see if that one is on its way. Okay, someone is going to be bringing that one. That one is already on its way. I'm going to put it in anyway. I'm going to drop that one down here anyway. This one here has got a request for 400 drums of sulfuric acid. So I've got the sulfuric acid. That's not a problem. And then I can put that one down there and that one down over there. So that is now active. Next, I want some pipes. We're going to go from over here. And all I got to do is one line of pipes out from there. Run these over here like this, and one line of pipes down from there, like that. Right? Because those will connect, and then they will connect and join into everything else. That's going to get that loop, and that's going to get that loop over there. This is all I got to connect in. I don't need to join anything more than that. That one's already I think my own robots did that. Which means that that's going to come over onto there, and there is sulfuric acid. That's being pumped into everything. Here comes the chests. They're all being put down and swapped over. So that is now going to be forced into the system, which means that anything that is not immediately used is then going to be carried over and dropped in these chests down over here. I've got plenty of spare in here. I've got nothing in here whatsoever at the moment. And this is what we're going to start doing with all of our materials, right? We've got a lot of materials over, or at least with these patches. 209,000 here. This copper over this side, I'm already pushing that into the system. And it's what I'm going to do up here. So that we can leave. We can come back and we can take a look at that in a second. And we will take a mosey on up this way. And we can start changing some of this over. So I will personally just chop out a small bit of this. I don't need to chop out loads of it. I want to go... Well, I need active provider chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've already got a load of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More lots of them. I have already got plenty, but I will just grab a few more. And then... How can I do this? I'm going to start putting it onto most of the rows, just so that I make sure that all of the coal is being extracted. That's the idea here. So I'm going to start putting that onto there. And then we're going to start putting these on here like this. So there's 2 there. There's 4 out that side. And 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. You know, I honestly don't think that we're going to need that many. I think we're only going to need that many. I think 2 of those working each line should be enough. And then I can actually get rid of this. I'll leave the power line in there, but the rest of it can just go like that, and that should keep everything running. And then I can simply copy and paste that. You know what? Actually, I think this, just to make sure that this goes a little bit better, I'll put that down one further, like that, and I will do another passive chest on each side, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. That's what we're going to do right here. So I will remove that underground there. We will take... You know, I will take both of the undergrounds, because otherwise it's going to bug me that they're like that. You can come out, and then that one there, we will actually... I'm not going to be able... that roboport's in the way. You're going to have to go there. And that bit's going to have to be a little bit further down than these others. We will take you and you out. And we will take you and you out from there as well. And then I can do a copy on here. I can copy out that bit like that, just to make sure that that is in the right place. And then I can bring you over and I can dump that one on there. It's going to go and put out those few just on that bit, which is going to start gathering up the coal, and it's going to force it into the system. And we're going to do the same on there. And then this one is going to have to come down a little bit there so that it can fit underneath that Roboport. And then you're going to come over this way. We're going to drop you, and we're going to drop you as well. So that is all of the coal should be now going into the system. It's whether or not that one does. I might need to just pull that bit out because I've got 2 lines on there. This one here, I don't think that one's going to do it properly either. I think I am going to need to just straighten these out and put a few extras in. Let's go over here and have a look. How are we actually doing over here? Are you going to be running away fast enough to do this or not? I don't think it's going to be dragging it away fast enough for this. Doesn't look like. I mean, it sort of looks like it's coming away fast enough there, but then it seems to be slowing down a bit. So, no, what we'll do is we will lift that one. Let's take you here. I'll put that one into there. And I will... what have I got up there? I might be alright on here. If I run that down there and I paste that onto there like that, and then I can get rid of that little bit like that. My robots will go and pick that up. So then I've got another little bit down here. So those there, they're going to be fine. That's going to keep them running smooth. That's going to keep those running. These here, they're absolutely fine. They're running smooth. It's whether or not these on this bit will run smooth. Have I got enough coal being lifted out to completely remove all of this? I got several lines. That's all clear up to there. It's clear up to this point. Is it going to be clear enough? Is it actually going to be able to pull it all out with just these down here? The bottom 2 on these, on all of these, the bottom 2 aren't doing very much. That is kind of what we want. That does show that we're clearing everything off the line as fast as it's able to be produced. And it does also look like we are clearing this line over here. Yes. It's taking a minute just to properly, fully catch up on there, but it is clearing the entire line. It's clear all the way through there. None of these are actually stopped. They're not stopped up there. Yes, it is definitely slow coming through, but look at that. There is a gap coming down that side, which means that these down here, they're all flowing. And with that gap, once that gets down here, and that one's already flowing as well anyway. So, yeah, okay, that side is fine. Over here, how are we doing on this bit? Do I need some extra assistance on this over here? Let's go and have a look. Right. We've cleared everything coming out of that one, which means that this is now going to be moving a little tiny bit faster. It's cleared most of the way up through there. It's a bit touch and go on this. I don't think... Looking at that up there, looking at how slow that's moving, I don't think that's actually going to work. So I will, for this one, I'll put you in there and keep you running straight there. And then that one's going to come down to there. And then I will go to paste. And I will put you right on there. So that's the same one. I've only got 2 active provided chests left. So I'm going to make myself some more of these. Like that. And then... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.